evening, everybody. It's so awesome to see you. I am here. This is Falls Creek Flips, actually, and some of you have already met, but this is Noah. Do you want to say hi, Noah? Hey, we're at somewhere special today, so I've got a bit of news for you all. It's pretty exciting. So most of what I deal in is pop culture, sporting, and that sort of thing, and I've kind of been I've been looking at ways that I can branch out and do different things. Well, we're somewhere new today, somewhere exciting, and somewhere that you guys can all come and see some of my stock. We are at the Junk and Disorderly antique store at Jindy Andy on the south coast, just outside of Nowra. So if you're ever heading to Greenville Point, Culburra, you're quite likely to have come past here. There's an awesome lolly shop, a collective store with all handmade goodies, but we are here at Junk and Disorderly, and this place is incredible. So I'm going to introduce you to the owner shortly. His name is Brody. You've met him, haven't you, Noah? Yeah, well, Brody is only 17 and he took over this store about a year ago when the second COVID lockdown happened. The owner was shutting down. He'd sold most of the stock. Brody was a bit of a collector, had a background in mechanics apprenticeship, but decided to change up his direction to actually work for himself and take over the antique store. So we're going to go inside, we're going to have a look around, and we'll see my cabinet and introduce you guys to Brody. Are we going to go?
Yeah.
Let's go. You lead the way, Noah. Best tour guide money can buy, people.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way.
No, back over there.
Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself.
So here we are, guys. This is where I have my stuff for sale. So you see, I have a lot of just pop culture, a lot of my Olympics gear, which you all know I love and adore. But the idea behind this is that Brody actually is amazing on his antiques. And so I'm trying not to compete with him on what he has out on the floor or what his other consignees have. I'm trying to bring something new to the store, something different. So that's why I've kind of targeted these pieces, because on the flip side of actually having stuff in the store here with Brody, I'm actually selling stuff to Brody. Some of it comes at a profit, some of it I've made a loss on, but that's all about learning antiques. So what I'm going to do, I'll take you guys around and I'll take you to see some of the pieces that I've actually brought here for Brody to sell. So you guys have a bit of an idea of what is available and what you'll find and what I've been picking up. So first of all, right here next to my cabinet, we have this beautiful marigold iridescent carnival glass dish. So again, beautiful little piece, just fantastic. And then we'll come over this way. Up here, we've got some Hull pottery. This mug here is Hull pottery that I've picked up. We've got a couple of larger, might be vintage, but not English Toby jugs. So they're pretty cool. If you come around here, you'll see there's some awesome glass pieces that they have here and available, all very, very well priced. But over here, there's a couple of nice ones. We've got here this is a bottle out of Amsterdam, and then we've got a Portuguese bottle as well from the 1800s. We've got so many other pieces around here, guys. Over here, we've got this Denby stoneware and a beautiful Ashdale pottery York Minster mug. So you can see that there's lots and lots of different pieces in here. But the person I want to introduce you guys to, and I want you to get on board and support this guy because he has so much knowledge, and you know, he's half my age, which is pretty scary that I say that. He's running his own business and he's an antique dealer, and you don't find many of them. So everyone say hi to Brody.
Hello.
How's it going here, Brody?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah. Bit cold.
Big cold. Yeah, Brody's got the door open here and the door open over there. No need to stress, guys. Brody knows his stuff, as you can see. Like the gear that he has here for sale. Here's some of your more vintage Toby jugs, which are amazing. Some beautiful vintage jewelry pieces. Just a real good collection and a very clean store. There were some customers in the store just a minute ago who actually said they came here about a year ago when the previous owner was here. No disrespect to him, but they just said about how much more welcoming and open the store is now. And that's what I think Brody and his mum and dad have really brought to the store, is actually making an antique store more approachable and more welcoming. So it's a really cool little antique store. It's not big. You know, we can spin around and we can see the whole place. But Brody is absolutely killing it as a 17-year-old antique dealer. I mean, most of the stuff you're selling is more than like, you know...
Triple my age.
Exactly. Well beyond your years.
Yeah.
How did you get into antiques?
Well, I sort of didn't get into antiques, got dragged into antiques. Mum and Dad going around to swap meets and garage sales and taking me with them. So...
Yeah.
I sort of just picked up an eye for it.
It's a bit of what happens to all of us. We get dragged along by a friend or a parent or whatever, and we just seem to fall into it. But you used to be a mechanic, or were training to be a mechanic, and your hands are a little bit dirty. You were under the car yesterday cleaning up Mum's car, weren't you?
Yeah, fixing Mum's car for her.
So he's definitely still skillful with his hands. He's not a silly little chicken. But I mean, this is the thing, guys. This is how you branch out, how you develop what you do. Now, the good thing as well is because Brody's main focus is antiques. If he has anyone who has a bit of that pop culture kind of stuff, or things that are along my vein, that's where we're going to do deals as well. So they've already given me some stuff, some pieces which are really cool pieces. One of them is a vintage shearling jacket, but that's where I'll sell that on consignment or potentially buy it from them. So it does work both ways, which is awesome. And like I say, it lets me have a bit of a retail space. I'm not having to just, you know, have it at home, try and keep it on eyes that won't see it. Now, I'm selling it for a little bit less than what I would on eBay, because obviously I'm not paying the fees there. I do pay Brody to sell it for me, but I'm not having to store it at home, and I don't have to pay postage, which for some delicate items makes things a lot easier. But guys, just wanted to introduce you to the store. I'm going to have Brody on occasionally. We're going to try and do some challenges because, you know, Brody knows antiques. I'm learning. I know pop culture. Brody probably doesn't want to learn it, but we're going to have a little bit of a play around when we get some time, when I've got days off work or something like that, and we'll just see what we can do together. But guys, just wanted to show you the store here, show you what's happening. Really appreciate you guys all watching. And as we say here, just keep flipping.